Before we get on to the meat of this video, I have an announcement for you guys. So as of me recording this video, it is actually Halloween. Yeah, it's Halloween. It's been that many weeks. So here's the deal. Today, later on today, like 2 hours after this video drop, YumaCon is going on right now actually. So YumaCon started on the 30th and it's going on until Sunday. And we did a Pokemon Go meetup yesterday. Well, today, Halloween, 2 hours after this video drop, there will be another one. Yes, there will be another one down at YumaCon, and it's going to be inside the Huntington Place here in Detroit. We call it Cobo Center or Cobo Hall, but yeah, Huntington Place, that's where it's going to be. So the room is going to be 338, so that's like level 3. So yeah, if you're going to YumaCon, and I don't think you need a ticket to get in, but just in case, get your badge, whatever. But yeah, if you're going to YumaCon, I will be there throughout the duration of the meetup. So yeah, it will start at 5 p.m. I think it goes on until 6. So we're going to be talking about everything Pokemon Go. And if you want pictures, yeah, we can do that. I can sign stuff. Also, if you have any opinions, ideas, likes, and dislikes about the game, let me know so I can pass them on to the Pokemon Go team and things of that nature. So that will be going on later today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, tomorrow, we got Gigantamax Gardevoir Max Battles, and that will be going on at YumaCon as well. So what you want to do is, if you're going to YumaCon on Saturday, which will be November the 1st, the first of the month and all that jazz, you want to meet inside the building at the Joe Louis statue, not outside with the fist. No, not there. Inside with this full statue of Joe Louis. So yeah, that's going to be, get there before 1:50 p.m. because we're going to be starting at 2 p.m. and then we're going to be moving around. So yeah, hope to see you at both meetups. Let's get on with the meat of the video as we're going to go back in time to that Pokemon regional event out in Milwaukee. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Troy. Today's day is Saturday, October the 11th. So as you can tell by the whole scenario behind me, I am at a regional tournament Milwaukee edition right here. So this probably going to be like the 3rd, 4th, 5th video that you will see from me from this event. There's a lot going on right here. So obviously we got the video of me covering the event. We got community day. Okay, yeah, that's video game. Okay, there's a reason why I literally stopped in the middle of my introduction. But like I was saying though, so we got the actual event itself, we got community day, I got a sneak peek at the championship series merch, so there's that one, and there's going to be a safari hunt that I'm going to be taking part in, and now this right here, it will be my 5th video, and that is me taking part in a side event. So this is one of the things you can do at the regionals. So if you thought you're just showing up just to watch people compete and that's it, no, that's not it at all. There's a bunch of stuff here that you can do. So as you can see in the game, you can play Pokemon Go here. So they're going to add more gyms, more Pokestops because it's a regional event. So naturally, they're going to do that for Pokemon Go. So you can actually play Pokemon Go, get all the spawns and all that jazz here. So you worry about, oh, I don't want to come to an event because I may miss a community day or you may miss like a raid day or whatever the case may be. No, there's normally going to be, you know, something here in the game that will be tailored towards whatever in-game event is going on at the time. Right now, it's the Harvest Festival, but there you go with that. Now, let's talk about that 5th thing that I'm going to be recording, a side event. I'm actually taking part in a side tournament that should be starting in about 2 minutes. I'm waiting on an announcement, which is why I stopped to hear the announcement, because I'm waiting for them to announce the Pokemon Go side event tournament. So, because I'm taking part in that, and again, that started now in 1 minute, and I'm waiting on that. We're going to see how far I can get in that tournament. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get on with it.
Once again, Pokemon trainers participating in the Go Great League. More pairings have been posted on Household.
Okay, so I'm about to go look at my pairings, and I need to go to 173 as it was just announced. Let's go. So we at the table, and we got our first opponent right here. So after I capture this Eevee that's right here, we're about to get into this battle. All right, so we're gonna pick my squad here. Cause this one is like a blind match. Pick anything you want, as long as it's like Great League 1500 CP or under. So I'm gonna roll with. And then we're gonna get the battle on. We're gonna wait for our opponent to choose that Pokemon, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Wow, look at this start. All right, let's go. And this is not a good start for me because while my fighting moves are not super effective against the ghost type, his was against the fighting type. So I switch and he switch, and right off the bat, we are not in a good advantage right here. So I'm trying to get off as many of the surfs as I can, do some damage, and then we switch out, caught that move, which was cool, and then he brought that back out, which is not cool. So I had no choice but to shield. Got off this rock slide, he shielded that, and he got a shield advantage on me, so he about to take out my Pokemon. Primate is back out against Annihilate, got him to use the shield, so now it needs to wipe me out right there. It was pretty much over right there. So in this matchup, I was like, okay, let's see. I want to see what to use here, since this is basically free-for-all. I can use anything that I want, as long as it's 1500 CP under. So I decided to go with this scribe right here, as you're about to see, because my main thing is I want to have two Pokemon that are more on the defensive side, and there you see them right there, and then a heavy hitter. So good start by me. So we're gonna let this go. I didn't think he wasn't doing much damage, and it did. And then we switched, and another good switch for me, and we took out the Feraligatr, and then he brought that back out, and I able to get this move on the Acid Spray, which was good for me because his defense is weak now. And I had to shield that, and he brought out that last Pokemon. I already had the charge move ready to go. So at this point, I was just farming, and then I had to get that off because I was not going to make that ground move, and then I switched to bring this out. And at this point, it's pretty much game over. So basically, I had to get the Cycle Boost, and boom, there you go. We won that matchup right there. So now I have to decide what lineup to use here. So again, I went with the whole 2 defense, 1 heavy hitter attacker strategy right there. So I'm looking around poison. I brought in the Venusaur because I have a sneaky suspicion that he's going to use something that would be weak against poison. So that's the squad. Venusaur against Gyarados, which is a man matchup. You would think it would be good, but not really. I caught the switch, brought it to Lapras, and then he switched out and brought in Credilli, which is not good for me. I had to shield that, used the Ice Beam. Oh, he didn't shield that, so took that hit, and then I shielded this one. And this was actually all defense squad for the most part. Although Lapras could be viewed upon as a heavy hitter. So I brought that bird out to go against the Gyarados, and I'm using air attack moves to make him use his shields, especially since the Gyarados is a shadow, so naturally we'll do that. Brought out the Venusaur, and he got hit with the Crunch, and then I used the Frizzy Plant, and then he brought the Cresselia out, which is not good for me because Cresselia healthy, and I'm not, so this is basically GG's right here. And so unfortunately, I ended up losing that matchup right there. So yeah, that was not good for me if I do say so myself. All right, so as you saw, I did not win that one.
Going to go, and then I'll submit the matches. We'll get round 2. So just let you know, this is just 3 rounds.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
All right, so then I get the dub in the first round, but yeah, there you go. Says. Now, as you've heard, I'm not sure you heard it, but I did join another one later on today. Stay tuned. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, check this out. So round 2 started. I got a bye because my opponent never showed up. So I'm awarded with the W. And right now, I'm watching the other 4 compete. There's only 6 of us that registered, but none of them didn't show up. So I was lucky enough to get the bye round 2. And we'll see what happens in round 3. Stay tuned. All right, so this is the 3rd and final round, and now we are going for my Pokemon selection. All right.
Good luck. Have fun.
All right, you too. Thanks. So I decided to switch it up a little bit. I got 1 defender, a heavy hitter attacker, and somewhat of a tanky Pokemon that can do decent damage right here. So here we go. I'm using Altaria against his Murkrow, which is now part of the meta right here. This is a Shadow Murkrow right here. And of course the tree got hit with the air attack, unfortunately. So I had to use all 3 of my Pokemon here against basically 2 of his. And he brought that out. So that is a little bit in my favor right there. But then I switched to take that hit. I tried to catch it, but it didn't work out well. So I ended up losing that one. And yeah, I knew I was in trouble. So I had to decide, okay, we should go back to the 2 defense types and 1 heavy hitter right here. So I want to bring in Old Faithful here with Sableye. And I had to get rid of the Trevenant right there. So I brought in Lapras. And then for the 3rd, I'm looking. I was thinking Registeel, but no, not Registeel. But as you can see, I'm looking for some defensive right there. And I found it with Deoxys. So Scissor against Lapras, which is not ideal because Scissor now have Trailblaze, which is a grass type move. As you can see right there, just took out my Lapras. So I had to bring out the Saber Eye, and the Saber Eye had the shield. Took out the scissor, but I was so in the hole right here. And there it is. I'm in my last Pokemon. And then he got Corsola, Galarian Corsola. So yeah, we already in trouble right here. And I got one shield. He got one shield. I just used my shield. And I'm using Cycle Boost. We're going to lower my attack. So this is pretty much GG's right here. Alright, so that will do it for this tournament. As you saw, did good. Did not do good at all. But we're going to see what we're going to get from the prize draw. Stay tuned. So as you can see behind me, that's the prize draw right there. So I already got my ticket for competing. So I got 50 points. And basically, here's the deal. The more points you get, obviously you get the better prizes, which are over there. There's nothing there that strikes out at me at the moment outside of some ETBs and some packs. So we're going to try to go for maybe the packs. So the scavenger hunt going to be a huge plus because that's 120 points right there. And then we can, obviously, we got another battle that we're going to be taking part in about less than 2 hours. I don't know how many points I can get from that, but we'll see what happens. And I'll show you what happens at the end of the day. Stay tuned. So that's going to do it for this episode right here. I forgot to film an outro while I was out there in Milwaukee. So this is, I don't know how many weeks later. But yeah, here's the outro for that video. So it was fun being out there in Milwaukee for another regional. I may try to hit up another regional next year. If I do, the Orlando one is tempting. The only thing is it's a month before May, and as you all should know, I'm trying to go to Japan in May, and then once I leave Japan, I'm going to the North American Go Fest, which I'm hoping it would be in Chicago. So we'll see what's up with that. Now, if you reached this part of the video, leave in the comment section below battles. If you reached this part of the video, leave in the comment section below battles, and at the very end, there would be 2 cards. I don't know why I said just then, but I'm tired. One of them would be something that YouTube recommends. The other one would be the last video that I put out. So check out all my videos. I'm gonna call it a wrap now. So with all that said, y'all know this boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they ranking with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show them that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.